Guys, we're at the soft opening of Weenie's Charbroiled. It's changing the game when it comes to hot dogs. We're talking about the distinction between charbroiled dogs and all the other kind of weenies out there. We got Frankie Shinta here, Jonathan Scott. We're showing you the whole spectrum of the menu. It's coming up on more.
Weenie's Charbroiled is the first and only charbroiled hot dog restaurant in Las Vegas.
And Mike Davis is getting a sneak peek of the brand new restaurant before its grand opening. Mike, you're getting a lesson in hot doggery this morning. So what is the difference between a hot dog and a charbroiled hot dog?
Exactly. I'm getting a complete education in everything Weenie's this morning, and that's why we're here with Frankie Shinta and Jonathan Scott. Frankie, let's first start with you. You're a man of many talents. You play every instrument, great singer, great entertainer, but you also know your dog's coming from Buffalo. This whole place is Buffalo inspired. Before we get into everything, tell us, what is a charbroiled weenie?
Well, a charbroiled weenie has to be cooked on a charcoal grill with charcoal or, charcoal briquettes, and a Salem hot dog, which is made in Buffalo, New York for over 75 years. The family made and family shipped right here to Vegas.
So explain to everybody at home, a hot dog compared to this, where are the taste distinctions, with the contrast between regular hot dogs and this, where does the flavors come out?
Well, the flavors come out. It's a pork and beef mixture blend. And their family blend, their recipe is unlike anybody else's. And when you put these on the grill and they break up just a little bit and they get that charred color on them, there's a crisp, there's an actual skin around these, they're skinless, but there's a crispness.
It's a thing of beauty. It really is. Let's bring in Jonathan Scott. Jonathan,
this is his fifth one.
The soft opening of Weenie's Charbroiled is tomorrow. Give us kind of the vibe inside this place, because it's beautiful. It's old school. It's family friendly. What's it like in here?
Well, our friend Jim Visculia had this inspiration to recreate the Buffalo experience. He's got beef on weck also that Frankie's turned me on to.
We're going to be learning more about that. That's also Buffalo-inspired stuff.
Yeah.
Loganberry, they got Buffalo Loganberry, which is a drink that came from Crystal Beach, which was an amusement park just on the other side of Buffalo in Canada, and it came over to the United States, and it goes great with a Salem hot dog. So what a combination.
I think what we got to do now is we got to try these hot dogs. So come up in a little bit. We're going to see the rest of the stuff. But you guys open tomorrow.
We open tomorrow.
What are the hours?
11 to 8 during the week, 11 to 11 Friday, Saturday, and the weekends. Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and most family friendly.
Most importantly, charbroiled and salines. Let me do this. I'm going to jump in here. Can you hold that for me?
I'll hold it for you.
Say, manja, manja.
Wow, you're going into the chili one.
Let's go right in on
this
chili.
This is a foot long.
That is really...
Sahara and Decatur behind Jack in the Box.
Good.
Bring the kids.
Nothing like that taste.
Charbroiled. I got to learn to say charbroiled like Frankie
Yeah,
Shinta.
charbroiled.
Charbroiled. Coming up, guys, we're talking about all the other food here. Weenie's Charbroiled. See you in a bit.
I would watch an hour of just them hanging out.
If you're
over there.
Weenie's,
And that's how you know Mike is a pro at eating on TV. He goes right for the chili dog.
See you in a minute.
That's brave.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mike. Enjoy.
Looking good. Alyssa, let's check back in with Mike Davis. He is live this morning at Weenie's Charbroiled, tasting all the great food at the new restaurant. And Mike, we saw you diving into the chili dog last half hour. What are we diving into now?
We're sitting. I'll mention that.
Yeah, guys. I mean, it's vibrant in here for the soft opening tomorrow of Weenie's Charbroiled. There's a lot of stuff going on. Earlier, we got a complete education and everything Weenie's Charbroiled. We kind of got the distinction from Frankie and Jonathan. Now we're kind of getting an overview of the entirety of the menu. So Frankie, you being from Buffalo, there's a lot of Buffalo-inspired stuff here. Talk to us a little bit about some of this hot and honey butter kind of stuff.
Man.
What is that?
Well, whenever you order in Western New York, when you order sweet potato fries, you don't get them without the mixture of honey and butter poured over the top of them. Sometimes they'll just put a nice little dollop of butter on there and then the honey over that, and it all melts into the sweet potato fries, which is like...
Express that. What is it? It's like heaven?
I'm drooling just talking.
That's Frankie Shinta right there, drooling over these fries.
It's unbelievable.
I got to probably try that. Jonathan, tell us, we also got so many great food items that are dessert I mean, look at this stuff we got here.
Apple strudel logs. We've got these funnel cake fries. These are the funnel cake fries.
That looks dangerous too.
Of course, I love the Loganberry.
Explain Loganberry. Everybody at home wants to know what Loganberry is.
Now, I'm not even sure if it's a real berry, but
Tastes good.
it came from a place called Crystal Beach, which was an amusement park in Western New York, right across the border into Fort Erie, Ontario, Canada. And it came to Buffalo, and it's all over Western New York. You could go into any restaurant and go, yeah, I'll have a Loganberry and a hot dog or a beef on weck. And it's between a berry, it's a berry flavor.
But it's light. It's not too sugary. I like it. A couple last things. One, how do we think the Las Vegas community is going to take to this Buffalo-inspired stuff? I think it's going to go pretty well. What do you think?
I think they're going to love this food. You know why? It's down home. It's. I'll tell you what. The hot dogs are to die for. You cook them, no grease comes out of them because they're not greasy. I mean, they're just great hot dogs.
Charbroiled, you gotta love it.
Salin. Yep, from the Salin.
Now you mentioned coming across the border. There's also Mexican hot dogs.
It's still there.
Bollillo bun.
He's had a dozen hot dogs there.
I know, because I'm on a diet.
We're having a lot of fun. When can people come tomorrow?
They can come tomorrow from 11 to 8. It's going to be at the corner of Sahara and Decatur, behind Jack in the Box. It's Weenie's hot dogs.
Weenie's charbroiled, and I think let's all do it in unison. We got the whole
If
team.
you don't go to Weenie's, you're a weenie!
There's nothing else to say, Sam and Alyssa. I'll toss it back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. Looks delicious. More is going to be right back.